As the old expression goes, when life gives you new metal bands, they give you some weird merchandise. So today, we're going over some of the biggest bands to ever do it, and we're gonna look at their merch. We're going through Papa Roach, Rammstein, Rage Against the Machine, Slipknot, Bane, Insane Clown Posse, and Korn. Do these guys' merch game stack up to the merch game of the people on the DIY scene? We are gonna discover that together here in this video. Hey ladies, how's it going? Dan Frampton here, and before we get going, how's it bet you like and subscribe? Okay, thank you for liking and subscribing. Let's roll on. The first band I want to take a look at is Papa Roach. You know, they have that one song, "Cut my life into pieces, this is my last resort, suffocation, no breathing, don't give a frick if I cut my arm bleeding." You know that one song? But apparently they have this other record. But I don't care about the records here on this merch show. Let's take a look at some designs. You got this Ant Soldiers t-shirt, black, for $29.99, and it's like a bunch of ants in a line like an army or whatever, and I think that that's kind of mid. It's not that great. Next design, just big Papa Roach on this red and black tie-dye. I don't know, it's not very aesthetically pleasing. And then the same sort of thing, but without sleeves and in black and white. I hate it. It's no good. These mosh shorts, it's a good effort, and I like the fact that these are in the store, but they're ugly as hell. I hate them. The Exterminator beach towel, also not so great. Last Resort koozie. It's good that they're still like hanging on that song from like a million fucking years ago. Good for them. Nothing's catching my eye down here. These are all bad designs. I guess I can't ignore the album cover because it's all over this design here. Ego Trip. Man, it just looks like the artwork to a bad record. I don't know what to tell you. And this design is like, we promise we're relevant and futuristic, and from the year 2020, this is a really futuristic looking design, isn't it? We belong. It's fucking $84.99. Keep these prices in mind. $84.99. That must be one of the most premium hoodies that could ever possibly exist. But if you want sick merchandise, you can go to bonfire.com/Dan Frampton and pick up this new ladies' night drop. That's right, I just put out a bunch of merchandise and you can get this hoodie here. Next band, Rammstein. You know these guys, that German band with that other one song? Du hast mich. You know that one? Oh my god, look at these fucking swimwears. Not appealing. This is so funny. Oh, get your new Rammstein bikini here on Rammstein.de.n. That is hilarious. And who wants these as swim trunks? They got all sorts of hangy strings and stuff, and pockets and zippers and belt loops and stuff. I don't know what's going on here with this beachwear. You going out surfing in your Rammstein beachwear? That's crazy. How much is this stuff going for? All right, I want like the one-piece Rammstein, 45 euro. You know, that's like $100, man. That's crazy. Oh, this is beautiful. This is actually kind of beautiful. Not available. I can't get the Rammstein Hawaiian shirt. That's incredible. Rammstein Hawaiian shirt. Bloomin'. You would never think that Rammstein, the Du Hast band, would have a Hawaiian shirt. It's incredible. Everything else here is no good. I guess that's why it's the only thing that's not available. Everything else is not going to sell, I don't imagine. Rammstein beachwear. Could you imagine? What is this? I didn't screen these at all. This is like a totally fresh reaction. But they have this leather jacket logo with hood going for 260 euros. You're gonna like throw down $500 for this fucking thing. That is insane. The Rammstein leather jacket, over top this Rammstein long-sleeved button-down military shirt, and underneath that, a Rammstein bikini? I can't believe you can make that an outfit. You can spend a couple $1,000s and be rocking around in this Rammstein wear. They have Rammstein cologne. This is blowing my mind. What are they doing over here? Germany, you definitely do it differently. You know who doesn't have swimwear or leather jackets? Me. I do have regular t-shirts though, in gray and blue. The next band is a band that recently came back together to do a little bit of a tour, and that band is Rage Against the Machine, and I gotta be honest with you, I was never so big on their aesthetic. Their aesthetic is all like Cuban military stuff. And I never thought it was like super cool to look like you were in the military. You know, I thought it was alright to wear some camo here and there, but to style it like you're actually in the military is a little bit fucked. All this stuff is like, I'm in the communist military and I fight for communist rights. And that's all cool and dandy because it is the message of the band. It's just not like an aesthetic that really suits me, I don't think. But the designs are clean and they do have all the classics, the 3/4 length t-shirts. But $60 for this plain black hoodie, I don't know, we can find cheaper somewhere. I'm not gonna tell you where, but I'll give you a couple guesses. And then all this stuff is just like classic Rage Against the Machine fare. Next band is another huge band. And this is a band here that might be the first band on this list to rival my Ladies Night merchandise, and that is Slipknot. Because this print all over stuff is pretty sick, even though it is $65, which will probably run you closer to like $120, $150 when it's all said and done with shipping and whatever. You can get it in red with the self-titled album cover on the front, or you can get it in this weird like brown gray with the goat on it. And then they have the goat t-shirt and the enamel pins, the crop tops, the bucket hats. It's all just pretty plain, but these two hoodies really do steal the show. And these hoodies might be a little bit better than the hoodies you'll find over here. You'll definitely only be paying like $37.99 as opposed to $65 or $85 or $95 or $100. And if you fancy yourself a 3/4 length baseball shirt, I got you covered. You can be on Team Ladies Night before you know it. Now the next band I covered on this channel a couple times because they do dip their toes into the hardcore waters, which is what my channel mostly focuses on. And they're a little band called Vane FM, and their merch is friggin' so sick. Like this windbreaker and it's only 60 bucks? That's dope as hell. This mesh trucker hat, not so into that, but their mosh shorts are so dope, so clean. Red and black, got some choices, not bad. Got this really clean Scar long sleeve. Next band, ICP, Insane Clown Posse. Another band that I kind of like because of how campy and bad they are, and because of how much they like wrestling and how much I like wrestling, and how much they just love being themselves, you know? And their cult-like following, the Juggalos, are one of the most interesting fandoms I've ever seen. Yeah, even more so than Bronies. But Insane Clown Posse, they got the fitted hat for 30 bucks, they got the hockey jersey. This hockey jersey's pretty rad. 150 bucks. That's kind of like, yeah, standard for a hockey jersey. Not bad though, I kind of like that. And that same design on the hockey jersey, you can get on this crew neck for 50 bucks, and I think that that is absolutely gorgeous. I never thought I would come to you and say that I think an Insane Clown Posse merch design is absolutely gorgeous, but this pink crew neck really is that. But that same design on a red shirt, not as beautiful for some reason. But I like all the variations of colors of these designs that you can get. A lot of choices, a lot of different hats. Man, they are really going all out with every kind of thing that you could possibly have to sell to any kind of juggalo, because their audience is massive. And halfway through, they're like, you want to go back to the top? It just like keeps going, design after design. Next band is the last band on this list, and that is Korn. And I was actually blown away when I saw someone wearing one of their shirts. I was like, that shirt is so fucking sick. I can't believe Korn is putting out dope merchandise today. And yeah, you got your album cover on the shirt, yeah, whatever. And then this is kind of giving me late 90s vibes. Silhouette of the band playing with the logo, pretty cool. But where it really steps up for me are these two pieces here. This Untouchables 20th black and red Spirit jersey for $69. Love the fact that it's priced at $69. They know their audience, and it's a great little design. I don't know if this is gonna be something that I would like wear around town. I don't know if I'd be able to pull that thing off. I think that thing's a little bit too busy for me. But this hoodie, with the stencil of the album cover, this thing is absolutely untouchably beautiful. I love this thing. You can just see how comfortable this thing is. And another $69 price point, you'll love to see it. So right here at the very end, Korn's baseball shirt, their jersey, and their hoodie out-merches me, but I think for my channel's very first merch drop, that is just a YouTuber merch drop with one design, I think I did pretty okay. So if you want to pick yourself up one of these designs, just head on over to bonfire.com/Dan Frampton, all one word, the O's a zero. Okay, until my next upload, watch another upload.